Wow, Sinatra.
Yo, what's up? Let me get on the mic. I got this hits off the streets. Check it out and click. It's your boy and your boy is back. So sit back, chill and relax. Cause word on the street is you got something to prove and tell. Profit what you're doing and it's you in the cut. And you be like, what's that? So welcome to Hits Off the Streets.
Everybody got a story to tell, yep. A-Z-I read very well. So sit back, relax y escucha. El profe poniéndose trucha. Aquí contigo armando la lucha. Hits off the streets, I'm ready to prove, y'all. Number one podcast, get your groove on. Sit back, relax, get your cruise on. Earpiece and speaker is blasting. The director ready, action. Throw down another hit classic. Houdini ready, magic. What? Huh? Sup, kid? The director ready, action. Throw down another hit classic.
Wow,
Houdini ready, magic.
Check. Here we go. Check. So, this man is a force in the entertainment industry. He's hosted game shows and a podcast, played in multiple bands all over the Southwest, and now is getting roles in acting. In 2 years, his style and energy has propelled him into the comedy show producer's realm. Hosted themed comedy roast battles, showcasing events in the Metro Phoenix-Politan area. And not only that, but we went on a mini tour to Rocky Point too as well and had such a great time. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Juan Montoya. Hey.
What's up, Chris? What's up, Tabu boy?
What is up, big dog? How we doing tonight?
We're doing pretty good. I'm gonna need this length here for my comedy routine. I like to ride it a little bit, you know?
Hey. Yo, PG-13.
PG-13. You're asking a lot here.
Right.
How are you doing, man?
I'm doing great, dog.
This is amazing.
Yo, thank you.
Look at what you put together.
Look at what we did.
Guys, give it up for Chris.
It's not only that, but it's a team effort. And like I was telling everybody, we met each other. You had your great, good-looking side towards my face. And yes, this is exactly how we met, y'all. This is how we... Yo, Juan, how you doing?
That's how I make all my best friends.
And it has been a great adventure with Juan. Juan has been on our podcast twice already. We were able to do a showcase out in Rocky Point. How was that?
I blacked out.
He didn't even make it to his show.
I blacked out that morning and then ended up killing that night. I don't know how.
Also, not only that, but Juan has been on the circuit of the Comedy Network out there in Phoenix.
Yes.
Touch base a little bit about the comedy. What can you say about comedy, dog? Like,
comedy is an interesting animal, man. That's the best way I can put it. I've played in bands, and you can hide behind your instrument, but when you're on the comedy stage, all you have is your ideas that your mouth doesn't do a good job of conveying. And that's the tough part, because you're sitting there in the mirror, and it's like having that argument. Everybody's had that argument in the shower, right? Oh, I should have told her this. Oh, I should have said this, right? So I'm in the mirror saying these things. I'm like, this is funny. And then I come in front of you guys, and then that's what I hear, right? You get a chirp. It's definitely fun and interesting, but I don't shy away from showcasing the tough parts about it. Like, one time I put a video of all the dead air. So the parts where people were supposed to be laughing, it was 1.5 minutes of silence.
That's crazy.
And I posted it, and you know, there's some power to that, because people were like, wow, that took a lot of balls. And I'm like, yeah, but maybe I'm just kind of sick up here, so I'll be seeing your psychiatrist back there.
Yo, we got a free show right here and free meetings for you, bro.
But comedy is a beautiful thing. I do tell people, if you want to learn the psyche of a city, just listening to the comedians. What are they making fun of? And laughter is a truth serum. You can't control a laugh. You can tell when somebody's faking it. And if you can't make fun of something, that holds too much power over you. So
that's crazy.
Learn to laugh, you'll live longer. Right, guys?
And that's where it starts, yo. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean? It starts from the heart. So what got you into comedy? I mean, I know you from head to toe. I know your background, but a lot of the guests that we have here are new faces and new people. Give yourself an introduction. Introduce yourself to the world and introduce yourself to Tucson, Arizona.
Tucson, my name is Juan Montoya. I am from outside of Yuma, Arizona, small town. I was, the school is so small, I was homecoming king, and my cousin was homecoming queen.
Ouch. Hey, did you guys kiss? Never mind. We'll wait for the next one.
You took my punchline. Yeah, our dance at the homecoming dance was almost as awkward as our first kiss. Yeah. No, but I've always loved music and comedy. I just never viewed myself as a comedian. It takes a little bit of an ego to say, I got something to say and you guys should all listen to me. That's kind of weird, man, to be on stage and command that. But I leaned into it, man. I just want to create. So I was in a band before I did comedy, and we were playing blues, you know, Eric Clapton, Stevie Ray Vaughan, all that. And when I would bring up a song to play, the singer would say, that's not our genre, that we can't really play that. When I come up with a new joke, nobody tells me you can't say that.
Right.
They might say you probably shouldn't say that, but I'm going to say it.
Hell yeah, you got to. You got to be free. That's the best thing about comedy. Being free, being who you are, but also including the crowd. How important is it to have a good crowd control in your eyes?
It's a lot. It's an animal in itself, crowd work. And there's a double-edged sword right now in comedy where you're seeing everybody release like crowd work. And so people go to a show and they think they're part of the show now, right? But the comedian is there to showcase their actual material that they wrote. But you also don't want to put that out there for free because you're expecting people to pay for that. So there is a double-edged sword, but you do need to connect with the audience. You do need to bring them in. You do need to make it relatable. And you need to break down a barrier, man.
Oh,
like right out the gate, you got to like make fun of your big-ass ears or how your clothes is way too tight.
Right.
It's something to make it relatable.
Yo, so how hard is it, honestly, bro? How hard is it to be in the comedy world?
If you go to any open mic, not hard at all. You could go to any open mic and they should probably be lining up to see your guy back here, your psychiatrist.
All right.
Some people do get up on stage and use it as a therapy session and they beat the poor crowd to death. But it is an open mic. It is free and expressive. If anybody is thinking about trying comedy, there's no bigger support system than when you go out there for the first time and you say, this is my first time on stage. You'll get the biggest applause you will get all night. Because people know that it takes a lot to get up there.
Oh, most definitely, dog. Not only that, but how hard is it, dog, to come up with the material that you guys do?
Well, depending on people's styles, you know, there's one-liners, there's setup and punchlines, there's stories, there's raunchy stuff, and the raunchy stuff is the easiest, the low-hanging fruit, if you will.
I get it.
Yes, it is the easiest. So, like, it takes a while before you can become a clean comic. And the clean guys out there, they don't get enough respect because you think you're doing squeaky, oh, it's Mickey Mouse stuff, but that's really the stronger comedian is somebody that can keep it clean.
Not only do you do comedy, host roast battles, you did game shows too as well, but now you are on a morning show too as well. Speak a little bit about that.
So there's a morning show shot in the Arizona Center in downtown Phoenix. It's called The Morning Show with Melissa and, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank on his name. He goes by the Hip Historian. They have a very fun interview show, a lot like what you do here, man. It's all about supporting the community, promoting it, and bringing eyeballs to people that are making a difference in the community. That was a lot of fun to be on that. I want to definitely go back.
That is so dope, dog, because I saw a couple of episodes, and you guys are really out there for the community, for the people. How important is it for everybody to be a part of their community?
Community is huge. I'm also part of a workout, a men's group. It's free. There's locations here in Tucson, all across the nation. It's called F3. Fitness, fellowship, and faith. And the faith part is just believing in something more than yourself, which is the group. And you need a community. Like you said, men need to speak up. We need to show up for each other. It's hard to make friends. After we're 30, it's hard to make friends. You know, so finding a community is huge. And showcasing art is another thing that can be difficult because people are too scared to put themselves out there. You really need to bear it all, man. You'll get so much respect from people as you bear out your soul and you're like, oh, that was cheesy. That was to this or to that. Nah, screw it, man. Be yourself.
That's it. Yeah. And how important is it? I love what you said. How important is it to be yourself?
It's the most important thing, and it's tough, man. I wrote a blog about actually communication. How when we communicate, there's a way. I want this gentleman here, I want him to see me in a certain way. So I'll say certain things just to be perceived differently. But even if I'm being as honest as I can, we might have a different vocabulary or understanding that at the end of the day, and I do this like when I'm telling jokes, I have an idea up here, it doesn't come out here the same. And so he might, a word might mean something different to him. He might weigh it more heavily than I do. And at the end of the day, communication is so
key.
Touch and go. It's so touch and go.
Key, dog. It is key. And with that being said, guys, who's ready for some comedy? Who's ready to laugh a little bit, yo? Yay, that's what it's all about. See what I mean? See what this podcast does? This podcast brings people together. We just heard Remedy Ray with their great talent of music.
Beautiful.
And now we are bringing guests to the podium talking about what they do. Not only that, but we're bringing a comedian for everybody to enjoy, kick back, eat some good music, drink some good beer, and laugh, most importantly, because we all need laughter in our lives.
Amen.
It is very important, dog.
Yeah.
How important is it to smile and laugh, dog?
To smile and laugh. Like I said, it's the truth serum. It's smiling and laughing is a huge part. Can I cuss? Can I cuss, guys? Fucked up shit's gonna happen in your life, and it's all about how you react to it, all right? At the end of the day, no matter how well you line up your ducks, they're gonna mess up, man.
Oh, yeah.
And it's all about how you pick yourself up and get back on that horse.
And we are true spirits of ugly ducklings up here together, dog. That's how it is, man.
Bro. Amen.
That's how it is,
Amen.
bro. Yo.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you have not bought any raffle tickets, go ahead and buy your raffle tickets. Juan will be pulling out 2 raffle winners after his comedy show. And with that being said, everybody put your hands together one more time for our very special guest, Juan Montoya.
Thank you. I will be pulling out a raffle ticket, but only the best 2 looking people in here. So make sure you've purchased a ticket so we can know that you are the best looking person in the house after Chris, of course. Guys, my name is Juan Montoya. If you haven't guessed it, I am Hispanic, yes. And man, growing up Hispanic, man, everything was a hand-me-down. My shoes, my clothes, even the ass whoopings were hand-me-downs. Yeah, the oldest one took care of that, right? Oldest one beat me up, man. My parents didn't leave me any generational wealth. What is that? We did have a generational belt, though. Yeah. I wore that thing proudly. Right there, Freddie. Yeah, the only time I played catch with my dad was when I had to catch those hands. Hey, man, when you're 30 minutes when you're 8 hours into fixing his ice cream truck, when he told you it was a 30-minute job, you know that, man. That's why Mexican boxers have really good head movement. It is. I love my culture, though. I do love my culture. I just think it's kind of funny how like all the music and the dances are basically about how the man's gonna run around on you. But can you blame us? I mean, we are from south of the border, right? And we have a sexy language. We have a very romantic language. We have the most, if not the most romantic language in todo el mundo. I mean, here's an example of its unequivocal beauty. Mi querida, eres tan tonta que ni sabes tu trasero de tu cabeza. Which translates to roughly, and I have a feeling she likes it rough. Translates to, my love, you are so dumb, you don't know your head from your ass. And that's why Latinos get away with all kinds of shit. Don't let them ladies, all right? Don't let them get away with that stuff. No matter how much they smooth talk you. What's the name for a guy that puts it down in the bedroom, right? You're like, oh, he's the Latin lover. Latin lover. Alliteration is never wrong. I mean, ask Dr. Seuss, right? More like Dr. Sucio. Sucio. But no, man, the dances literally are about how the man's gonna run around on you. There's a dance called El Corrido, which translates to running around. It's basically you running around the dance floor. DJ, hey! He ain't got it. It's all right. And you're over here catcalling. Hey, and you're just scoping up your next side piece. That's all that is. There's another dance called La Zapateada. Are you guys familiar with that? It looks like this. It kind of looks like the dance my cousin does when he makes bail. No, but it's basically just a dude that's too drunk to take off his own pants and he's kicking them off. Hola. ¿Quieres bailar la bamba? Right answer. Good answer. Because I'm going to run around on her. She's learned. She's learned. Plus, she's got a taste of some dark chocolate over there. My man can't compete. I am Hispanic, like I said, guys. Now, I do keep my beard nice and trim because if it gets too long, people mistake me for Middle Eastern. I don't know if you guys are keyed in on this, but since 9/11, that's not a good look. Plus, I don't have the Middle Eastern oil money, right? So I have to remind folks, that's beautiful timing. I love that. Come on, man. I can't wait for that mixtape to come out. Throw me on there. But I have to remind guys, I am not Middle Eastern. I am Hispanic. So I am not the son of Mohammed. I am the son of a mojado. Yeah. I don't pray 3 times a day. Just every time I get behind the wheel leaving Tabu bar. And it's not, no. It's a la verga, carnal. And it refers to both of our gods, you know, their God and the Mexican God. We are fertile, very fertile. So no, guys, I am not Middle Eastern. I'll take that towel off my head and dry my wetback off with it. And I can say that, because my dad did come here and was deported many times, and now I'm a taxpayer. Oh, Uncle Sam won! Uncle Sam won! No, man. Growing up Hispanic was something else, man. That's all I know. That's all I know. But I do want to take a moment to speak to our white friends in attendance, and mainly our white parents. White parents, make some noise, please. I do have 2 kids of my own, and I just want to let you know, man, y'all are fucking up. You're showing your kids too much grace, too much mercy. What's that P word? You don't even know it. It's called patience. What is that? You threaten screen time and timeouts. You sweep the kill list under the family rug. And then how do they repay you? They drop your old ass off at the retirement home to be someone else's problem. Latinos, we could never do that, right? I think I go to hell just for even thinking about it. My parents' mental abuse was ironclad. So listen, guys, when it comes to your kids, you need to not only instill the fear of God into these chamacos, but the Holy Trinity. La mano, el cinto, y la santa chancla. That's how you keep them kids in line. I've been dodging chanclas like bullets since I was 3 years old, man. You know, the first time I saw The Matrix and you saw Neo do this one, I was like, yep, there must have been a Mexican writer in that room. That's why they called him the Juan. They called him the Juan. All I know is that when I go shoe shopping with my mom at Payless, you remember Payless? They wouldn't let her leave until she filled out a background check. Yeah, the ATF was hot on her heels. That's just Mexican stuff, man. We hit things to get our way. Why is that? I don't know. It's just in my DNA. I mean, how do they celebrate our birthdays, guys? They string up a piñata, and you hit it until you get what you want out of it. Yeah? Or Sunday comes along, and your mom's like, ¿Sabes qué, mijo? Vamos a misa. Mom, I don't want to go to church. Cállate. You need the Jesus most of all. And she's right, and she's right. And Latina girlfriends, guys, what are Latinas known for? Yeah, you're smart move. Keep it shut. Keep it shut. They're known for a whole lot. But mainly, those broads can take a punch. They'll hit you. They'll take your best shot, wipe off their eyebrows. They paint on some angry ones, and then they hit you with the 1-2. Kids, that is. Oh boy. Don't blink in front of a Latina or you'll have some dependence on your hands. Like I told you, we are pretty fertile down there. How are we feeling tonight though, guys? How are we enjoying tonight? Feel good? Who's at home recording Matlock? You saw it last night? She got the preview. You've seen the whole series. Any happy couples in the building? Happy couples? I like how my man looked at his wife. He's like, are we happy? Oh yes, we're happy. We're happy. I default too, and that's a good move, man. Always check over your shoulder. Like telling a good racist joke. Look over your shoulder, all right? No, I do love new love. Any new love in the building? Any new relationships within a year? Nobody? Yes? You're nodding your head, yes? Yeah? Have you guys shared like a shower together yet? No? Okay, that's very new. That's very new. Have you guys farted in front of each other? Yo, I don't think my girl loves me. You know why? I haven't heard her exhaust pipe. Yo, 2.5 years and she hasn't farted in front of me? I mean, she did fart in front of me, but not while she was awake. So I'm like, who are you dreaming about that you're comfortable farting in front of? That's what I need to know, because I am insecure. I am a little insecure. You know, we do have a new relationship, and I noticed she got new things for the shower. Like there was a new place for her razor and her loofah. There was a place for her vibrator. Vibrator? Chris, she's in here touching herself? Oh wait, I'm in here touching myself. And I thought to myself, oh yeah, how can I be so insecure about that? But I'm not. She can. The latest heartthrob, who's the latest heartthrob? Ryan Gosling? Chris? Me? Yeah, who do you got a crush on right now? Me. Yeah, oh Chris. Yeah, she's over here thinking about Chris. I'm okay with that. Now, what I'm not okay with her thinking about is previous boyfriends that she's had, because they're different. Maybe he was a better cook than me. Maybe he could actually fix cars. Maybe he was a better comedian. How dare he? That's where I get my insecurities from. That's what it is. But you know what I'm not insecure about? I've gained a lot of confidence lately, guys. You know why? I lost 120 pounds recently. Yeah, I did. Because I divorced that cheating bitch. What was I supposed to do? She was having an affair with a white man. Oh, my ego, my Latin lover just went out the window, right? I couldn't believe it. And right around the same time, I started to develop vitiligo. Do you know what vitiligo is? It's that same skin condition that Michael Jackson had. No, I don't sweat around young boys. Not that one. No, I'm losing my pigmentation. My skin is becoming gentrified. Yeah. And I just thought it was like God's roundabout way of trying to keep the marriage together. Turning my brown dick white. Because that is where it all started, was down below. Chris, you know how difficult it is to date when you got a Rorschach test going on down there? And your psychiatrist can speak to this. Because when you go out, you want a girl with some daddy problems. But nothing too crazy. Definitely no mommy problems. You want some daddy problems, because they're funner, they're crazier, right? But not when you drop trow and she can't stop crying because all she sees is her parents fighting on your call sign. That's not cool. Oh man, where do we go with this, Chris? How much time do I have? We're about there? Alright guys. I appreciate you letting me get a little dirty up here. Sorry for the kiddos. I'm sure there's a Sesame Street episode to clean this up for me. Bring Oscar the Grouch. Guys, my name is Juan Molea. I am putting on a lot of shows up in Phoenix. If you find yourself in the Phoenix area, I am putting themed comedy shows together. So I have, on Saturday, I have a princess-themed comedy show. In April, I have a superhero-themed comedy show. In June, I have a president's-themed comedy show. I'm gonna have everybody. JFK, Trump, Obama. It's all gonna be up there. We're gonna have a good time, guys, because comedy is all about connecting, but pushing boundaries, dancing, toeing the line, right, Chris? You can follow me at official Juan Montoya on Instagram. I also hosted a roast battle called With Comics. That is also on Instagram. Thank you so much for lending me some time. I hope you laughed a little bit tonight, and I hope to see you again. Thank you. I can't get the interest.
Yo, everybody, one more time. Put your hands together for Juan Montoya. All right, everybody. Now, I am bringing a couple of guests that have been with me, sponsoring me, believing in me since day one. And I am very grateful to have this beautiful couple come up and have created a drink basically made for a man. But she has done a 360 and created a drink known as Bacanora Danzari, made for the contemporary woman. And with that being said, I want to bring to you guys some guests that we have joining us. My day one sponsors, who I am very thankful and grateful for having, always got my back, always are here to help me out. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Bacanora Danzari. Aquí están los micros. Todos los que quieren quitar, los pueden quitar. Dale. So, ladies and gentlemen.
Shot.
Oh, they're gonna come around. Trust me, if you want one, it is very tasty. Not only that, I'm gonna let them explain a little bit about Bacanora, because they have other drinks too as well, like piña, mocha as well. But they got a lot of great things coming to you guys on this podcast. Bacanora Danzari, go ahead and introduce yourselves to the world.
Awesome.
My name is Esperanza Torres.
Esperanza en Eleazar.
Muy bienvenidos para el programa once again. Muchísimas gracias.
No, thank you.
Not only that, but this lady right here just graduated last year with
Master degree in counseling.
Hey! And we have a very successful business owner on our hand as well. But explain to everybody here what Bacanora Danzari is and where it originated.
Okay, Bacanora basically is a gem. It's a treasure that is grown in the desert of Sonora. Bacanora was banned for about 300 years. In about 5 years, a little bit more, 8 years ago, it was legalized and actually has a certification of origin. And only 35 municipalities can produce Bacanora in the state of Sonora. So we decided that we needed to bring this stuff for the rest of the world to know.
Good
to
stuff.
Taste. Great things. So it's very good, it's very smooth, and it's a high quality product. It's an agave spirit, and basically that's what it is.
Hey, dalos un poquito de explicación de la Bacanora.
Well, When I first tried, the Bacanora for me was very strong, so I decided to decrease the alcohol level and the smokiness, and then we got a profile just made for us, and it's the way Bacanora Danzari got born.
Bacanora Danzari. It originated in Mexico for so long. Why was it banned, and what made you both decide it's time for it to come back?
Great. One of the governors of the state of Sonora decided that Bacanora went against family values. So he said, no more, no more. So it was banned for, like I mentioned, 300 years. And people actually went to jail because they were producing it. So why we decided to bring it back basically is because, like I mentioned, it's a treasure. It's a great product. It's natural. It's made from an agave called Agustifolia. And it grows in the state of Sonora. So try it. You're going to love it. And we have different mixologies with it. Actually, we also have a couple of creams. And we're going to bring a new flavor, which is pecan. Pecan cream with Bacanora. Awesome. It's good for like an after-dinner drink.
¿Algunas cosas que le quieres decir a la gente de la Bacanora?
Sí, si quieres que lo traduzca al español,
Sí, ¿no?
sin costo alguno.
En español, échatela.
We no cost. Bueno, tenemos un producto de mucha calidad que no les deben de tener miedo. La gente lo compara mucho con el moonshine. No es moonshine, es un producto que lo hemos cuidado mucho, de mucha calidad, como lo he mencionado. Doble destilado, el agua la destilamos 3 veces para que cuando tú pruebes hoy una botella te vas a ver igual en un mes. No le tengan miedo, trátenlo en lugar de pedirlo con tequila, sus margaritas, pídanlo con Bacanora y va a ser otro boleto.
Hey, that sounds good, huh?
Yeah.
Las cremas, ¿qué cremas están ahorita que están haciendo haciendo de promoción?
Tenemos la crema de piña colada y de mocha. So we have the pineapple cream and mocha.
Now, where, if anybody is interested, besides the Tabu bar, which is now has Bacanora Danzari here as well to drink, congratulations to that.
Yeah.
Where can they find this great product?
As your mixology with Bacanora Danzari instead of tequila, okay? Moving forward.
¿Dónde pueden encontrar el producto?
Pueden encontrar en Liquor Dan, also on Liquor Plaza here in Campbell. So those are the 2 places right now they have it, they carry it.
So you guys heard it here first. Bacanora Danzari. What does Bacanora Danzari bring to the table?
Different flavor, quality.
Yes.
And this is a different experience. Out of the boring things, just tequila or another, distillate, that this is different, a very different one.
¿Cuál es tu trago favorito? Porque ya sé que haces muchos tragos. O tú haces muchos tragos. ¿Cuáles son los tragos favoritos?
I love to mix things with Bacanora, and I've been trying different Bacanoras, but this one with the mix is so good. Right now, so far, I love the pico pear mix that we have with the chiltepin on it.
Okay.
It's really good, that one, yeah.
Ilizar?
Jamaica.
Hey.
Hibiscus Jamaica with Bacanora, out of this world.
And not only is Jamaica and hibiscus really good for you, but if you mix a little bit of Bacanora Danzari, it is great for you, let me tell you.
It can cure everything. You know, the lady over there, she already left, but she told me she tried a little bit and she said she was having back pain and she forgot about it.
That's what it's all about. Bacanora Danzari. I personally want to say muchísimas gracias por
thank you.
Presentándome una oportunidad para representar su producto. Not only that, pero para representar ustedes como personas y como pareja que son, porque I admire everything about what you do, and what you bring to everybody out here. I really thank you for always believing in me since day one, And it has been
You
an
believe in
honor.
us.
It has been an honor to present you guys. And now look at where we're at. We are going to a lot of places, and Bacanora Danzari is going with us everywhere we go.
Awesome.
That's what
you.
it's all about.
Thank you for having us with
you.
you here.
Oh,
Thank you
most
so
definitely,
much.
most definitely. If there's anything that you would like to tell everybody out here, now is your time.
Don't be afraid. Try it. It's great stuff.
Bacanora Danzari, everybody, put your hands together.